right, here we go. I'm Jackie Terry here with the Hassan Assassin himself. Hey, how you doing, man?
Doing good, man. How you been?
Hey, blessings, man. Maintaining.
Hell yeah, had a good holiday?
It was cool, man. Kicked it with some family, ate some good food, man. You know?
Hell yeah.
Hey, but my mind is focused on the 2023. Big things popping, man. What's popping for you, man? You did a lot. These last 3 years I've been working with you, man. It's been all go, non-stop, consistency. Man, how do you do it all? How do you manage that time, bro? Because you do a lot. Got about 15 different music videos out, connected with multiple different models. Got your own brand. I could go on,
Yeah, right,
I could go on business-wise.
Shoot. I don't know. It's just something about me that just want to prove people wrong, so I just keep on going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of support now. I've always been feeling the support, but, ever since this album came out, I've been feeling it a lot more. People be reaching out. I ain't talked to them in a minute. Just reaching out to me, just letting them know how they felt about the album, so
exactly.
That felt pretty good.
Man. Can you tell everybody about the album, man? You got a lot of hot tracks on there, man. How does that album make people feel when they listen to it?
So far from what everybody telling me, kind of how I wanted that to be. I just want everybody to feel good about it. Something they could play throughout the day, whenever they feel some type of way, or they just want to be like, hey, I'm about to turn up somewhere. I need to play some of this, So it's a dose of me.
Right. Not enough eyes on me.
Not enough eyes on me.
Right. Hey, tell me what's your favorite song off that album, man?
All of them.
All of them?
Yeah,
all of them hit.
Honestly, I've been working on that album for maybe a year, almost two, for real.
Right.
And I didn't want to drop another album until I was I like every single song.
Exactly. It had to be perfect.
Had to switch it up a couple of times.
Right.
That track listing that you have right now, that was not like that a month ago.
Right.
So.
What studio you go to record it?
Oh yeah, mid-range, definitely. You know what I'm saying? Shout out E. Shout out DA, you know what I'm saying? Engineer, got my sound on point, you know what I'm saying?
Right. It sounds good, man. The quality of sound.
Hell yeah.
And what I'm like most about it is your delivery. Your delivery sounds like you mean it. You got that high type of energy to the point where it could turn up the crowd.
Straight up, man. That's what I be trying to do too when I'm out there. When I've been doing shows on the road and just doing shows here still, but when I'm on the road, I be it's a little different. It's a different atmosphere because people should know. All artists should know this too. Every artist should always travel and do something out of town compared to what you do in the town. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll definitely get a different response when you out of town, and then it's when you bring that same energy back and do that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a big boost,
Right. Pretty much expanding your reach.
Yeah.
Can you explain the difference between an out-of-town audience and a Kansas City audience? Because I've been seeing you rock both of them
to
a certain extent.
Yeah, it wasn't always like that either, you know what I'm saying? There have been shows where, it still be shows like that too every now and then where it's I'll be here, I'll do my thing, and it still could be a hit or miss, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Because, depending on who I invite or where the place is or the venue is,
right.
I've had people come out depending on the spot and everything like that, and, it'll be turned up, and I might be performing in front of 3-4 people sometimes, and then, I got those shows where I'm performing in front of 30, 50, almost 100 people and stuff like that, and then that happens it's usually a pretty cool crowd in the city, but when we go out of town, it's a lot different, only because it's a little bit more planned, it's a little bit more headline and stuff like that, just more connections with the people I'm with, you know what I'm saying? Shout out, beat the competition. So we always have everything set up ahead of time with the shows, the venues, and we always have that mug packed out.
Nice.
And we'll be coming back out there again in Iowa, come to find out, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I'll be back in Iowa again in February, so yeah.
So you got an out-of-town fan base.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
There be times when I'll be doing shows in KC, and some of the people we meet out of town, they'll come down here, do their thing as well. And some of them run into me all the time and just be like, yeah, man, I've been bumping this, I've been bumping that, let's get in the studio. So I've been collabing with some stuff, with some peoples out of town and stuff. You'll be hearing soon.
Exactly. Can you explain how important it is to expand your reach, not only out of town, but in Kansas City in general? How important is marketing to you?
Oh, it's like almost number one right there. You know what I'm saying? It's more like a 1A or a 1B, however you want to take it. But yeah, you definitely got to expand your market because, like, my style, I don't know, I can't speak for everybody, but a lot of people tell me all the time, like, you know, I don't rap like everybody else, you know what I'm saying? I got my own type of style, and,
Right.
you know, I just made my own lane, you know what I'm saying? And people fuck with it, some people don't, but, you know, they respect the grind.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So when it's like, when I'm out of town, when I'm up here doing my thing, expanding, promoting, you can only do so much in the town, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And then when you go out of town, you know, people outside of your circle are looking for content, they're looking for something to watch, and you know, that's what I like to do with, like, you know, content creating, vlogs, even doing some acting and stuff like that. So I always try to expand more out of town and stuff like that, just to get a different audience, just a different, you know,
Sure.
responses and stuff like that. Like some of the songs I perform here, they don't do nothing out here. As in, it's just like, you know, they just want to hear maybe like 2 songs from me or something like that. Compared if I go out of town, it's like people be telling me straight up, like, I'm trying to hear this, I'm trying to hear that. But
Right.
you already know the top one on everybody's list is Let Me Find Out. You know what I'm saying?
I love that song.
Let me find out you don't know that song. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely has a catchy hook.
Yeah.
And I actually seen you rock the crowd to that song.
Oh man, already. First time performing that mug was out there in Raytown, and that's crazy because down the street we ended up shooting that Zoom video too.
Exactly.
Later on down the line and shit. Yeah.
I tell you one thing, the crowd went crazy.
I thought I was gonna win that night.
Should have won.
I should have won. I ain't gonna front. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to the people that was out there and shit, but
Yeah.
I definitely should have won that motherfucker for real, for real.
I think with you performing that song, you woke everybody up though.
Yeah.
You woke everybody up because everybody was asleep. Nobody really cared.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. You remember the first couple people that came up there on stage first?
Sure.
Yeah, some of them were getting booed and stuff like that and
Yeah.
shit. because-
Everybody was asleep
Man.
until you got up on and you rocked the stage, and it forced other rappers to step their game up.
Yeah, it's like, he was like, okay, this is the bar right here. It's like, what y'all got?
Right. It's like, oh no, we can't have this. So just your energy alone forced people to step it up. So, ideally, man, what actually got you into rapping, man? You've been in the game for a minute. What actually got you into doing this type of thing, man?
Shit, just doing it for fun at first. Doing it, just putting my music on SoundCloud and shit, just like everybody else. And I was just like, you know, I just like kept on figuring out things, learning more things. Because, you know, didn't nobody put me up on game about anything, really, when it came to, like, social media like that or, like, marketing, networking. That stuff I just was figuring it out online. And, you know,
Okay.
some of my friends might tell me, like, hey, check out this person online and stuff like that. And you find a couple influencers that help you with your stuff. And
Right.
that's how I kind of really got into it, like, to help with my rap and stuff like that.
So pretty much self-teaching,
Yeah, then it's
self-knowledge.
just like, you know, I just rap about what I be doing. You know, I ain't, like, you know, I knew people, like, out there in the streets, stuff like that, but people out in the streets always wanted to hang out with me because they always knew I like to have a good time, just to go out, kick it, drama-free.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, that's how I always been with my music, for real. Didn't really, you know, eventually got more personal with my music, what's going on in my personal life. But it's always been just like, you know, good rounds, good times, you know what I'm saying?
Sure. Hey, how is it important for you to have like good energy, like everywhere you go? You know, like even on the mic when you're meeting people. How good is it to present that presence to people? Like, I'm the Hassan Assassin. Check out my music. What's the vibe like when people meet you for the first time?
It's a song I was working on right now. In the beginning of the song, I say, first impression is everything.
Sure.
So it's like, I'm out and about and stuff. I expect to run into somebody, or someone might run into me and I didn't even know, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're in the town. So just want to make sure you have that good impression. Honestly, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm still on my hustle. I'm on that 9 to 5 and stuff still.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy how people just be out of nowhere and, like, you be chilling, all of a sudden you don't even know that people heard your music somewhere and stuff like that, and they be like, hey, you need to check out his music. Right. I had this one chick at my job was saying that too whenever I was talking, having a conversation with somebody, like, hey, have you heard this music yet? You need to check this shit out. Like, John put me on, you know what I mean? Just stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like I've actually evolved more after this album's dropped, because just the love I've got and just people that's reaching out to me, and just seeing what the numbers has been the first week already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I used to be one of them type of dudes where it's just like, I get all the likes, comments, all the positivity stuff right then and there, but it just takes that one negative Nancy to say something.
Yeah.
And I used to just focus all my energy on that one motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I feel like I finally evolved from that. It's just because, not everybody gonna like my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody.
I don't give a fuck if they don't like my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I know that's right.
But that's where that first impression comes in. That gift for gab, where they want to hear your music.
Sure.
And that's something that, my photographer always tell me, shout out to my boy 2000 Watts. He always tell me that gift for gab, man, move the room, move the crowd.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I had so many people hit me up this past week. Just giving me nothing but positive vibes and stuff. And there's some people online where, they just come out there and it's like, bro, you unfollowed me, this and that. I don't even remember following some people in the first place sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I don't be paying attention all day. I just follow people I fucks with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
If I like your content, I fucks with it. Eventually I like it. I don't follow all my fans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if they got some dope content, they really been pushing what I'm doing, yeah, I'm going to add you back, definitely. And I guess this person, I don't know, he's a young kid, though, man. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? He's still in high school. He's some young nigga.
Yeah.
And he was just like, oh, you unfollowed me.
Right.
Fuck you and your couple views and all that shit.
Okay.
I just laughed. I was just like, well, damn, I didn't know I was following you in the first place. All right, then, bro. Take care.
Hey, deuces.
Like, what the fuck ever. Back then, though, like, I would say maybe a couple months ago, all my energy focused on that. You might see me post about it or something like that. Just and that's just giving them more exposure. Like,
free exposure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, we don't do that no more.
Hey, it's good to know that you're involved. All energy is good energy to me. Positive, negative. They liking, they paying attention. They giving you energy. You know what I'm saying? Whether good or bad. So, hey, we gotta take it with a grain of salt, because we gonna get critics all the time. Each time we put our content out, hey, we gonna get a critic. We gonna get a hater. We gonna get somebody like our shit. Hey, it's a game of life. That's right. It's how we deal with it in the long run. And it's good to see how you involved in growth and development, and not focusing your energy onto that one person, but focusing your energy on the bigger and better things.
Straight up, because I feel like I said, everybody got stuff like that. They'll just focus their energy on that one person when you could did something else. You know what I'm saying?
Could have been making another hit.
Shit, just being productive in general, man.
Exactly. People just want to be seen. It's almost like a heckler at a comedy show who tries to steal the show from the main comedian. Just can't really pay no mind.
It's kind of like bullshit at work. When you have that one moment at your job where you're just like, fuck, you get that out for like a couple minutes and you get back to work.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't sit on that shit all day. You got shit to do.
Got shit to do. Got moves to make.
You got moves to make.
What I look like, putting my energy all into one negative person that doesn't give a damn about me. It's like wasted energy, really, when you look at it. when we could be manifesting that energy into something great.
For real. And it's like when you see my stuff, you don't see me really talk bad about nobody. I think the last time I might have talked some shit was that day when I was at that Untapped Society event. You know what I'm saying? The vibes was cool up there too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out DJ Slim Thick. Sure. He always stay supportive, keep my shit in rotation, you know. And I remember this one person was on some real hater shit. I can't remember her name though. It wasn't really relevant for real, but I just remember she was just talking about, you know, criticism is one thing, you know what I'm saying? People don't understand. I don't mind criticism because that means you actually took time to listen to what I got to say. You know what I'm saying? Criticism is one thing where you might feel like this is a little outdated or something dated about your music or something like that. That's cool. But when you start saying shit kind of sound corny and stuff like that, that's when you sound like a little hating ass bitch. Pretty
much when they start demeaning your character.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I played it cool and stuff like that until I got off the stage. The next thing you know, that's when you see that post.
Okay.
Like, man, she wouldn't know no good music, and she fucking ain't. Yeah, that one that went kind of viral because everybody was trying to figure out who I was talking about. I was like, I don't remember her name. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good though. The real ones know what's up. So I don't be tripping about stuff like that no more. That's the last time I really was actually posting some stuff like that. You know, I just more on that positive vibe and you know whatever I track. Right. That's cool.
I like the growth and development. So I see the bling, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I see all that, man.
To me, this also a level of growth.
Yeah, I see.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out Late Bling Jewelry, man. That's my jewelry sponsor, man. That's, you know, I'm an ambassador with them and everything like that.
Can you explain to the people how important it is to get a sponsor?
It's very important. There's people out here that's bigger than me out here that ain't got no sponsors. You know what I'm saying? And it's pretty cool to have one because that means someone checked out your content, seen what you do, and was like, you know what, I'm gonna invest this in you. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And that's how you know people get paid. That's how people, you know what I'm saying, get their name out there and stuff like that. Just networking and stuff. Like these people are from China. You know what I'm saying? These people are from China that end up seeing my content.
Right.
And they love the hip hop scene. Like the people, the person that runs the place, he grew up listening to a lot of music from the South, like on the Miami side, like Trick Daddy, Trina, Rick Ross, and stuff like that. And Rick Ross is my favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? So we connected right then and there. You know? What I'm saying?
Okay.
And we just chopped it up for a little bit, and he was just like, "Well, I'm gonna send you some stuff, man. Just some jewelry reviews." And that's where those jewelry reviews you start seeing me posting in my vlogs came from. Seen it in the music video, and you know the next music video we about to work on next. Yeah, you're gonna be seeing some of that too, definitely. So
hey, that's cool, man. It's all about connections. What you have right now is a traveling portfolio, which will work for you for many years. You know, a lot of people just stop at like 5 music videos, and they don't have the consistency like you do. You know, you're relevant all the time. All the time. You're working on different things, whether it be music, acting, and etc. Can you explain your acting career and how did you get into acting and what inspired you to keep going with it?
Oh shit, a guy named Jackie Terry came to the End of Talk podcast while I was being the cameraman. Right. And that's how I got to meet him, which is you. And and I remember I just reached out to you about getting some music placements since you did independent films and stuff like that. And I'm just trying to get my music out there.
Sure.
Another way of just reaching out, networking with people and stuff. And you was just like, hey, this song is hard. You ever thought of acting? And that's how I got into it, you know what I'm saying? And just working with your circle with X-Ray, Telebands, Miss Renee, you know what I'm saying? Just working with all y'all. You know what I'm saying? When I go into like other camps or if I'm doing another like acting gig and stuff like that.
Sure.
I take all that experience with me, man, and it works.
Yeah.
Because it's like, man, it's the opposite of hip hop when it comes to acting, man. If they fuck with you, guess what? They're going to try to put you on, they're going to give you some advice and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because when I be seeing, like, when I watch some of the comedians out here now that's making a name, like Jay Farrell and stuff like that, he been out for a minute that does all the good impersonating. He even said all the OGs he hang out with, like Eddie Murphy or Steve Harvey and stuff. He said hanging out with them, most of the time we just talking game. They put me up on game about stuff like that. And that's how I feel when I'm in the acting realm, for real.
Like a sponge, you're soaking it all up.
Yeah.
There's no wasted conversation. You know, there's a lot of wasted conversation out here that people have, and it's just not leading to nothing. You know, it's like, okay, we talk about it, but we don't initiate to do it. You know, we put it on the back burner. And you got conversations like that are just like almost kind of wasted to a point. And it seems like you talk to the average person or anybody like that, and then you start talking like, okay, where's this going? You know, because our minds are so business orientated, we act on getting it done right then and there. Let's get it. Let's set up a move.
Because, like, why am I talking to you? Like, what's this conversation going to? You know what I'm saying? Like, when you meet somebody, stuff like, I have stuff like that happen all the time when I'm out and about sometimes, where they just keep talking. Some people might know who I am, and some people just don't. But I always had that type of energy where it's just like, oh, he seems cool to talk to. Don't matter who I'm out with. Right. Don't matter what I'm doing.
Right.
Let me just talk to him. And I be having those type of conversations with people randomly all the time when I'm out.
Sure.
Sometimes it be like that. Then sometimes I just be out and about just talking. And some people might see me out with a couple, you know, models or girls, whatever like that. Or they see me out with people. It's like, yeah, we out kicking it, but also talking business. We networking. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. There's a motive behind it.
Yeah, like when some people see me out with somebody, if they see some female or something like that, they just don't know. Like we working on the next film. We working on the next visual.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Working on next vision, man.
You know, people be tapping me up like, all right, I see you.
Right,
like, Yep. On to the next big plan. So this is the song. You know what I'm saying? This is the scenario. Yeah. This is my videographer. I want to get in there. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
The last couple of videos I've been shooting. Keep a small group of people, and it's just like, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? Keep it how it's been going. You don't need like 80 people in the music video.
Not necessarily.
Not with what I'm trying to shoot, at least.
Exactly. There's a lot of people that overdo it. You know,
and then they never come out with a video.
They never come out with a video.
I know a lot of artists like that. A lot of artists like that.
The vision is too big for their budget.
Yeah.
Or they even have one.
Man, like... It's like you just gotta start from somewhere. Like when I shot my first video, I'm at my homeboy's crib. I was like, let's use this basement. Let's use this living room.
Of course.
Let's use this patio. And I kept the video simple.
Right.
And then the next video, I'm just like, hey, let's have a couple girls come in this video. You know what I'm saying? Let's show what we usually do, smoke and kick it, and let's put some comedy shit in here too.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So you already had that director type of mind state going on.
Yeah, from like the get go. Because like I said, it's like I like my videos simple, and then the special effects and the editing to the videos. It does all the rest. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to just get that mug down pat. Like Type of Night. That's the first time I shot a video. It actually didn't get done in one day because. My high-ass realized I shot all the video in the daytime. I'm like, the song is called Type of Night. What the fuck? We need to shoot in the nighttime.
Right.
And it was so cool that Kay, the model, came through, she pulled up for another shoot. Different style, different outfit, everything. And had my boy Matt shoot everything. So that was cool with this. The collab with everybody, you know what I'm saying? We had Ray C. You know what I'm saying? We had Stoney's World. We had a couple people. You was editing the video, you know what I'm saying? So it was a cool collaboration with that one. That one went through pretty smooth, for real.
I like it. I like how everything turned out. Can you explain to everybody how important it is to have a team? And because there's some people that still think they can do it by themselves, and it's just simply not the case. You got to have an advisory board. You got to have a team. Can you explain to the audience?
I mean, a quarterback got to throw it to somebody.
Sure.
A quarterback needs time to throw the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Like, if you're going to get something done where it's going to be something big, you can't do it by yourself. I mean, some people can, somehow, some way, but you don't hear them talk about it.
Right.
But I'm just saying straight up, based off my experience and people I've been around, like, you got to have a team. You got to have somebody around you that's going to know what to do. outside of what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have someone with you that sees your vision. Like I said earlier, that girl, the girl, I need to actually get her info next time I see her too, because you want people like that just out of nowhere just want to talk about your shit, your music.
Exactly.
They rock with you. It's like, hey, you need to put them on the team.
They're already invested into you.
Already invested into you. Didn't even know it. You didn't even come up to them and play none of your music to them. They just found your shit off of word of mouth, which is how music always is in the city. For real.
It's powerful.
True. I had someone hit me up in my DMs on Instagram where they were just like, I like Zoom. I fuck with Brandocious, and I found this song with you on here. Your album, your music's pretty dope, man. Stuff like that happens all the time, man. Sometimes about, like, you know what I'm saying, that happened with teams, and you know, when it comes to getting songs together or putting the video together, you know what I'm saying? Like, me and Brandocious, like, that's like the big homie to me, you know what I'm saying? So he always looks out for me with, you know, just about everything, for real. If I need help with anything, he's always there, and shit, we be checking it, for real. He got me toasted a couple weeks ago. That's the only reason I didn't get to shoot that last video. They be supposed to kick you in. Had me toasted. I don't even know what the fuck that drink was, but that shit was fire, though. And then, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta have a cool team, though, because every time I shoot a video, I'm not shooting the video by myself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Someone gotta hold the camera. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody got a job.
Somebody gotta have a job. Someone gotta hold the lights. You know what I'm saying? Somebody want to have some type of cool visual. You know what I'm saying? You want to have some type of good visual. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have maybe a couple ladies in your video and stuff like that. You want to have something to keep a person's attention. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So teamwork make the dream work.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say about it, man. If you ever plan, like, you want to network, you want to market and stuff like that, I mean, you're investing your time and your money into somebody to make sure they're promoting your stuff, which makes them a part of your team. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff I post on Instagram, you know, I have people help me with that type of stuff.
Hey, that's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about. It seems like you're growing at a fast rate, and I don't see you stopping anytime soon. You're actually becoming a mentor in your craft, and I'm sure you're going to be able to inspire new coming artists that want to be in your shoes, with the sponsors, with the actors, with the constant music videos, and with the consistency. To any younger person or any person getting into rap, wanting to get in your shoes, wanting to know how you got there, what type of advice would you give them?
Don't just go up to the motherfucker and just ask for their information and there's resources right then and there. Don't do that shit. Like, you're not gonna get an answer at all. You know what I'm saying? Build a rapport with somebody, man. Invest in whatever they got going on too. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody was just like my sponsorship with labeling and stuff like that, I've had people hit me up just like, bro, put me on, man. I want to be ambassador too. Like, damn, how about you buy some shit first? You know what I'm saying? Buy some of the jewelry real quick. Let me hook you up with the discount that I got right now, which Lakely just partnered with me on. So anybody that wants some of this, you know what I'm saying, get a good 17% off discount from me. So holler at me, DM me, and I'll send you the code. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But stuff like that, those was like, man, like me, when I got my connections and stuff like that, I just didn't get them just because I just asked for it and stuff like that. Like, that's just like going up to a random stranger and just asking them for money. Right. You think someone's gonna give you money? No. Don't matter. No, you gotta work that shit out. You know what I'm saying? All my resources I got because I just built a rapport with people and stuff like that. And people be always asking just for free shit. Man, I'm trying to get some free studio time. Man, I'm trying to get a free video done. Man, I'm trying to get these girls in your that you be having in the video, man. Like, how much you how much you pay. Just put them in my video for like 5 minutes. Oh, no. 5 minutes still gonna cost money, bro. Anytime you're using anybody's time and stuff like that usually comes with money. You know what I'm saying?
Time is money.
Time is money.
We live in a society today where nobody wants to work for anything. You know, they just want free shit.
They just want to give it to them.
And thing is, when you give somebody something without them earning it, they don't appreciate it. So they don't appreciate the value. People are naturally consumers anyway. So if they pay for it, they're going to appreciate it more. Mm-hmm. So for the people that want shit for free, man, They're in for a rude awakening. It don't go like that in the business world.
Yeah, all I gotta say is good luck. That's all I gotta say. Just good luck. Like people that just think they just gonna have everything given to them just like that. Good luck. And if that does happen, shit, more power to you. Put me up, okay?
Right?
For real.